There once lived a boy named Erin, a quiet, skinny kid with messy hair, oversized dreams, and a heart that refused to settle. His village was small, his home even smaller, and his dreams too big for anyone to believe in. Erin wanted to become an inventor, not because he wanted fame, not because he wanted money, but because he wanted to create something that would change lives, something that people remembered him for. But life didn't make it easy. The first time he tried to build a small wooden windmill, it collapsed in seconds. His father laughed kindly, patting his back. "You tried, that's enough." But enough wasn't enough for Erin. The second time, the blades flew off and hit the neighbor's goat, nearly starting a village argument. The third time, the machine didn't even stand. The fourth time, it caught fire, and soon people stopped counting his failures. But Erin didn't. He kept a notebook under his pillow titled Attempts. By the time he turned 12, the book was almost full. Attempt number 98, fail. Attempt number 132, fail. Attempt number 221, fail. Attempt number 390, fail. Attempt number 702, fail. Attempt number 999, fail. Every failure hurt him. Every failure made him cry silently at night. Every failure made him wonder if maybe the world was right, maybe he wasn't meant for success. But there was one person who believed in him, his mother. Whenever he felt broken, she placed her warm hand on his head and whispered the same words. "One day, your failure will get tired, and success will get curious." Erin didn't fully understand what it meant, but the hope in her voice was enough to keep him going. One night, after his 1000th failure, Erin sat outside under the moon, holding his burnt machine parts in shaking hands. He finally whispered the words he had never dared to say. I can't do this anymore." He expected silence. Instead, he heard footsteps. His mother sat beside him, took the broken pieces from his hand, and said softly, "Then don't do it for success, do it for yourself. If you stop now, all your 1000 failures will go to waste." She touched his chest with her finger. "Success doesn't knock on the first door, it knocks on the door that refuses to close." Her words struck something deep inside him. So the next morning, Erin stood up again, tired, bruised, discouraged, but not defeated. He started building again. This time, not with the pressure of, "I must succeed," but with the thinking of, "I'm going to try again, because that is who I am." He redesigned the blades, he changed the angle, he rebuilt the base, he studied how wind hit the land, he watched birds, leaves, trees, understanding how nature moved, and then, he created something new. Something different, something no one in his village had ever seen. It was attempt number 1001. Erin stood in front of it, hands trembling, heart thumping like a drum in a silent room. People gathered around, some laughing, some whispering. Another failure coming. Poor boy never learns. Erin ignored all of them. He took a deep breath. The wind blew gently across the field. The blades moved, slowly, shakily, then faster and faster, until the machine spun with incredible speed, creating enough energy to light a single handmade bulb. The crowd gasped. The bulb flickered, then glowed. Soft, warm, golden, a light that didn't just illuminate the room. It illuminated Erin's entire world. His mother's eyes filled with tears. The neighbors stood speechless. The same people who mocked him now whispered, "He did it. He actually did it." Erin didn't shout. He didn't jump. He didn't celebrate like a boy who succeeded. He stood there, silent, like a warrior who finally understood his battle. Because in that moment, he realized something powerful. Success didn't arrive suddenly. Success didn't appear magically. Success didn't knock once. Success had been knocking all along, but he wasn't ready to open the door until he failed 1,000 times. Erin grew up to become the most brilliant inventor the region had ever known. His windmills powered farms. His ideas transformed villages. People from faraway towns traveled just to meet the boy who never gave up. But when reporters asked him, "What was the secret of your success?" Erin always smiled and answered, "My failures. They taught me everything success never could." And whenever a struggling child came to him saying, "I keep failing, maybe I'm not good enough," Erin placed his hand on their shoulder and repeated the same words his mother once whispered to him. "One day, your failure will get tired, and success will get curious."